everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hey everyone, welcome back to Control Alt Life with Vandana, a place where we hit control to take control of our lives, Alt for an alternative perspective, and life to cherish every moment that this journey has to offer to us. In today's video, we are diving into our body maths. Sounds interesting, right? It's all about understanding the numbers that determine our health and why they play a very important role in our weight loss journey. Trust me guys, once you get these basics right, your fitness journey will become a lot more clearer. Before we talk about losing weight, let us first understand what our ideal weight should be. Ideal weight is the weight that aligns with your height and body composition, allowing you to lead a healthy and balanced life. It's not about looking thin, but it's about maintaining a weight that keeps your body functioning at its best. Wondering how to calculate your ideal weight? Let me help you out. Suppose your height is 150 centimeter or more than 150 centimeter, then you will have to subtract 105 centimeter from your height to get your ideal weight. For example, my height is 159 centimeter. So 159 minus 105 is nothing but 54, which means my ideal weight is 54 kgs. Suppose your height is less than 150 centimeters, then you will have to just remove 100 from your height to get your ideal weight. For example, if a person's height is 145 centimeters, then 145 minus 100 is 45, which is the ideal weight of that person. Knowing this number helps you set realistic and healthy weight goals. Your weight alone doesn't determine your health, but what matters more is your body composition, which consists of fat percentage and muscles percentage. These body numbers will tell you the fat versus muscles your body has, and this is what truly determines your fitness levels. Fats are essential for energy storage and body functions, but too much of fats can lead to health issues. So what are the ranges that we need to maintain? Here they are. For a woman, maintaining a range of 20 to 30% is considered as a normal range, while they have to maintain somewhere around 24 to 25% to fall under the ideal zone. Similarly, for men, they have to maintain a range of 10 to 20% for a normal range, while they have to maintain 14 to 15% to come under the ideal zone. Women naturally tend to have higher fat percentages because fats helps to support pregnancy and hormone balance. Visceral fat, often considered as one of the most dangerous fats. They are nothing but the deep fat stored around your organs in the abdominal region. Excessive amount of these fats can lead to serious health risks like heart diseases, diabetes, or even organ failures. So what is the healthy range of visceral fat that we need to maintain? Well, anything below 9% of the visceral fat is considered to be a safe zone. But if you want to stay fit, you will have to maintain the levels between 3 to 4%. So if you're wondering how to know what's the percentage of your visceral fat, well, you can get a Carrada scan done. which is easily available in most of the gyms or even the diagnostic centers. But if you can't visit there, no worries, we can still measure them using our measuring tapes. For women, if their waist is measuring anything below 35 inches, they are under the safe zone of visceral fat. While for men, if their waist ranges are measuring anything below 40 inches, they are considered to be a safe range for visceral fat. The subcutaneous fat, often referred to as the jiggly fat, is the fat that is present beneath your skin. Also, this is the fat that is responsible for your body shape. But this fat is not as harmful as our visceral fat. So what are the healthy ranges that we need to maintain for the subcutaneous fats? Well, for women, anything below 15% is considered as a normal range, and while the ideal range falls between 21 to 22%. For men, anything below 15% is considered to be a normal range, and for them to be in their ideal range, they have to maintain somewhere around 7 to 8% of this fat. However, maintaining ideal numbers of this fat can help you achieve the right body shape. Now you must be wondering, what exactly is the right body shape? Well, for women, X shape is considered as the right body shape, while for men, either V or Y shape is considered to be the right body shape. This is why we say it's not always about weight loss but the fat loss. Now that we have discussed fat, let's talk something about muscles, your best friend in weight management. The ideal muscle percentages for a woman includes anything about 26%, while for men, anything about 33% is considered to be an ideal muscle percentage. But why is it about muscles? Why do we need muscles? Well, more muscles is equal to more metabolism. And not just that, if you have 1 kg of fat, it can burn only up to 1 calorie per hour, while 1 kg of muscles can burn up to 6 calories per hour. So more the muscles you have, more calories you burn, even while resting. BMI, the body mass index, is another key metric that classifies you as underweight, normal, overweight or obese. Look at the chart on the screen. You can see different colors being assigned for different ranges of BMIs. I can say that I have changed my BMI from orange, which is overweight, to green, which is healthy and normal. Are you ready to take control of your health? When are you starting your journey? That's it for today. Now that you understand your body numbers, you can make informed decisions in your weight loss journey. In my upcoming videos, I'll try to share some tips on how to reduce fats, improve your muscles, which will help you improve your overall health. So stay tuned. Also, comment below what is your biggest takeaway from today's video, and if you found this helpful, please do like, share and subscribe to Control Alt Life with Vandana for more such insightful content. See you in the next one. Until then, lots of love.